All right, thank you once again for staying with TV3. This is NewDay, and time now to talk health. And you know, health, as they say, is wealth. And this morning, we are going to be talking about a particular plant that most of you may have. Honestly, the first time I heard about it was in a Bible story. I'm talking about cinnamon. And I've been joined in studio by, someone who has studied it extensively, knows the health benefits that there are in cinnamon, and will be telling us what some of those benefits could be and where we can get it if we are in Ghana and we want cinnamon. Let me introduce Mrs. Nanaya J. Owusu, and she is the Business Operations Manager for Bordia Arboretum Resort and Tours Limited. Good morning.
Good morning.
And thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Cinnamon tree, and they say one person in the Bible climbed the cinnamon tree when Jesus was passing and all that. Well, so tell us, if you say cinnamon, what is it?
Please, to correct you, the tree is the sycamore tree.
And that's a sycamore tree?
Yes, the Zacchaeus tree.
Okay.
This one is cinnamon.
Okay.
Cinnamon is an ancient plant, usually found in Asia, and people usually know it for its value as a spice. Okay. But it has a lot of health benefits too.
Mm-hmm. And that would be like the simplest definition of cinnamon. If you say a lot of people know it as a spice. Yeah. Is this something that is easily found? I mean, when it is in the spice form, you can go to any market and get it?
As of now, because people are importing things all the time,
okay,
you can get cinnamon in our markets everywhere you
cinnamon
go.
Spice.
But in the form of the powder or the quills, that is the only way you can get cinnamon.
Okay. How free is it in Ghana to find? Is it very easy to, like how we have other neem tree and all of that? Is it also very easy to find in Ghana?
No. You can't find the trees in Ghana everywhere. It's only my end. You have the plantation, we have the plantation and everything. But when you go to the market, you can get the finished products, which come from China, Sri Lanka, and those places. The finished products, but not the tree itself.
The original, the raw material.
No.
Okay. What are some of the health benefits there are in cinnamon? Apart from it being used as a spice, what are some of the other health benefits there are?
Cinnamon has a ton of health benefits. It has antimicrobial agents in it. Secondly, it helps reduce blood sugar levels, bad cholesterol in your system. When you want to manage your weight naturally.
Your weight?
Yes.
Okay.
You can use cinnamon and other ingredients to help manage your weight. And people with IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, they can use cinnamon. When you have diarrhea, recently in a certain research, they said even HIV,
it can be managed.
Yes, you can use cinnamon to manage it naturally instead of taking those chemical things. If somebody too has diabetes, we are not saying you should stop your medication. You're taking your medication, but use cinnamon to manage too, because you don't want to be doing all the chemical all the time. And menstrual problems, sore throats, colds, coughs,
headaches.
It helps with retentive memory. It's good for kids, the elderly. A lot of things.
That brings to mind the next question. It seems it is mostly in our part of the world that cinnamon, not cinnamon, but a lot of the medications, mostly herbal, that are sold around, seems to solve almost every problem, including financial problems. Why does it seem to be that way? Or truly this one is conk and does solve some of these things you're talking about?
Cinnamon solves these things and even more. I'll call it the magic miracle plant. It does a lot of things. Not to boast of anything, but with the cinnamon, I have tried and tested it, and I know it can solve a lot of issues for you. Even infertility, there's a way you use it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then that would also lead to the question of how can one use the cinnamon? Because we have the plant. From the plant, what are the processes it goes through? Till at what end can you say now it's good for a child to use, a pregnant woman to use, an infertile man or woman to use, and all of that?
When you take the cinnamon tree itself, like any other tree, we have the leaves, the branches, then you come to the stem, the roots. Every part of the cinnamon is used for something, to treat something. You can get the cinnamon oil from the leaves. You can get the tea from the leaves. You can get the cinnamon powder from the back, which is most common in our markets nowadays. You can get the quills too from the back. That one, they have it everywhere. And the roots too, there are certain ways you can use it. And the oil, you can use for massage. You can use to treat coughs and colds. The back, the same way for treating coughs and colds. You can use that one for menstrual issues.
Okay.
To control your blood sugar and everything.
Okay.
Every part of the cinnamon has something it does.
Okay, it's just like the abedua. The abedua also has quite a number of, okay, I'm talking about the palm nut tree.
Yeah.
But today we are discussing cinnamon and the health benefits that there are when you use cinnamon and how you can use it. So how can one use it? Is it just, like you mentioned, it's known as a spice?
Yeah.
But apart from maybe sprinkling the powdery form in your food whilst preparing it or after you've prepared it, how else can it be used?
When you have your quills like this.
That is like the back.
Yes, the back.
The back of it.
After harvesting the back, you see they fold.
Okay.
And the imported ones, that is how you get it. It's called a quill.
Okay.
Yes. You take this one, a piece like this. You can put it in like 300 ml of water, boil it and add your lemon juice to help manage your weight.
Oh.
After boiling it, you take it out again, dry it inside so you can use it again.
Oh.
Yes,
So
if you don't have the powder.
Okay. So for how long can you use it before you can say maybe the potency has run down?
When you boil it for the first time, the color, the taste, the aroma
It's stronger.
is stronger.
Okay.
So let's say you boil for 3 days and you think, oh, it doesn't work again.
Okay.
Then you change it. That is why people usually use the powder because it's expensive. So just boil this one and throw it away. But if you grind it and get the powder, you can use it like over 2 weeks.
Okay, so that one you can scoop
in bits.
in bits.
Yes, that is why people usually go for the powder.
Okay. And how else can you use the powder? I mean, how else can you? So if for instance, someone has sore throat
Yeah.
and catarrh, as we will call it, how can they use the cinnamon to deal with it?
You can add honey to the powder. You
To the
get
powder.
a paste, then you lick it.
Okay.
Or you can even spread that one on your bread and eat it. That one, you're enjoying the food, and you're
then
curing yourself too.
Self as well. So in Ghana now, we are told that it is found only at the Bordia Arboretum, which is in the Wassa Menfi East. That's like far away from Accra. And so how do people in Accra who want this, how do they get it, the products, I mean?
You go to the website,
Okay.
Bordia Arboretum, www.bordiaarboretum.com. You get the contact lines. Or if TV3 will permit me, I'll give it out.
Okay,
Then,
the contact, no, you just mention it.
okay, you call 0244 439 675, then 0273 028 051.
Okay.
Yes, you call in of those numbers, you can get us.
You can get to the people who are the only authentic owners of the cinnamon tree in Ghana. And in wrapping up, if for instance I'm going to eat fufu right now, and I don't have enough meat, can I just break this into pieces and use to salt? Can it be chewed raw?
You can chew it raw, but it wouldn't go well with your fufu. So you enjoy your fufu without your meat. Then you can use this one to aid digestion.
Okay. It helps digestion too. In what quantities can one use it if you have it in a powder form? In what quantities?
You shouldn't take more than 6 grams in a day. So you can take, let's say, 2 grams in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, then 2 in the evening. If your health permits you, you can just overindulge a little.
Okay.
But let's say for your blood sugar especially, we wouldn't want somebody with diabetes going low. So that person has to adhere to the strict measurements given out.
So it can reduce your blood sugar levels?
It wouldn't reduce it straight like your normal insulin, but with time.
Okay, it reduces it.
Yes.
And if you keep indulging in it and taking it in excess,
without checking your blood sugar.
Okay, it will drop it to dangerous positions.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, well, you can go to their website, as they're saying, and then you will get to read more about it. But just Google cinnamon and you get to know what other health benefits there are. A few friends of mine are asking that there are some people who like alcohol and would want to find out if it goes well with it Or if it doesn't, how can, if you're an alcoholic and maybe you are constantly on it, how can you work? Does it work together in any way?
It works together.
Hey. Okay.
It does very well together.
Okay, tell us about that.
It does very well in the sense that I wouldn't say you should take too much alcohol.
Okay.
But if you're taking alcohol with the cinnamon, because of the health benefits I know the cinnamon has, you don't get those bad effects.
Okay.
But it doesn't also mean go and get the quails and start formulating your own thing.
Concoction.
No, it doesn't work that way. There are ways you have to go about before you can get it.
So you can just, can you break some and put in the alcohol, wait for it? You know, like how people, the one they call bitters.
I wouldn't advise that one. No.
Oh. Okay.
Unless there's a product where you know this one.
Certified that
by,
you can.
Yes.
Do that. Okay, so we've been speaking to Mrs. Nanaya Ajay Owusu. She's a business operations manager of Bordeer Arboretum Resort and Tours Limited, and they are the certified or sole agents of cinnamon in Ghana. So if you want more, you can contact them, go to their website, and I'm sure you'll get a lot more information on it. Also, we here at TV3 are going to be trying and testing to authenticate and say that yes, it's true, cinnamon is good and you should try it out. We want to say a big thank you to you for coming through, and thank you for teaching us what some of the health benefits are with cinnamon. This is New Day on TV3.